boring attacks are so over the top, I am curious to know who funds them, as they have become so irrelevant. Your next investigation should be titled Becoming Boring, the Tragedy of Not Being Special. Genuinely, I wouldn't even be interested. Like, it's just like, I just want them to stop talking about me. Like, Jeremy, what, you especially, you guys wouldn't believe me. I am on Ben's side when it comes to Jeremy Boring. They don't speak because that's how insane Jeremy is. But, like, truly, the Kirk, we keep coming up with themes of human sex trafficking and Israel and the unjustified redaction for the Alexander brothers sure adds a lot more smoke to that mysterious meeting that Andrew Colbert and other Turning Point USA affiliates had with top brass in the West Wing the literal day before the Epstein files dropped, which I thought, could it be, like, are they redacting and doing things for their friends? Little hush-hush meeting that Mr. 33 Patel wanted to help Andrew Colbert camouflage by making a Charlie Kirk live episode. I'm calling it, I never do this, ha ha ha. Meanwhile, you're together in DC. I think it's fair to ask, what other pieces of human filth this administration would be willing to help for Israel? Now Trump has proven he will do anything for Israel. He will send your sons and your daughters to die for them. That's actually the plan they seem to be imparting upon us right now. So poor Charlie for having held him in higher estimation. This brings me to the utterly deranged campaign to foist Erica Kirk upon the masses, right? The widow, who was clearly not grieving, the media dismissing her obviously problematic past, no interest in her obviously problematic past, her obviously problematic mother, and now it seems they're taking it a step further, trying to get Erica's Turning Point into high schools all across America. That's been the push. They're even trying to establish something in Ireland. Ireland, wake up, pay attention. Korea, wake up, pay attention, okay? It's weird and it's problematic. Let me ask you guys, with everything that we now know, how do you feel at home about the prospect of Erica Kirk, Tyler Boyer, the Farnsworths, and the Turning Point staff being heavily endorsed for high school classrooms in particular? Because that's what's happening. It's Club America, that's what it's called. Yesterday, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and yes, that is Mike Huckabee's daughter, might be relevant to the theme of Israel, signed a proclamation with Erica Kirk by her side, announcing her support for every high school in Arkansas to adopt a Club America. I want you guys to watch Erica in this clip, by the way. Pay attention to Erica's mannerisms in this clip, because I swear everything about her screams fraud. Terrible, not even D-list, E-list actress, because now she's going to take on this sheepish and scared Erica in her mannerisms. All right, let's watch and listen to this.
We are here to welcome one of the conservative movement's most talented, most outspoken, and most faithful leaders, Erica Kirk, to our great state. We're so proud to have her, and we're so proud of the incredible work that she is doing to help encourage students across the country to engage and join Club America, which we're launching here in Arkansas, and we're just honored to have you.
Thank you. God bless you. We're so grateful, and thank you for honoring Charlie and his legacy and his mission to have a Club America on every high school chapter across the country. So God bless you guys, and thank you.
It's just so performative, and it gives me the ick. Because somehow, as we have demonstrated, child sex abuse allegations, scandals, that seems to follow that sheepish girl that you just saw on the screen. She's just unlucky that way. It's never her. It's the U.S. Marines, Colonel Otto Busher. It's everyone around her that seems adjacent to these sorts of scandals. Take, for example, United Hands Romania. That's the organization that Erica partnered with on her Romanian Angels project. Okay, she partnered with an organization known as United Hands Romania. And something that immediately flagged me as weird is that when giving an interview about United Hands, Erica mentioned that the Romanian orphans did not trust the woman that was running it. I want you to take a listen to what Erica says about this woman who's running United Hands. Take a listen.
The Black Sea Rotational Force Base got moved to Norway in 2018. And for the past, I want to say 8 to 9 months, maybe even 10, the woman that is the boots on the ground in Romania for United Hands Romania Association, the head of that lives in Ohio. She has all of these backpacks and back to school supplies and all of these different things for the kids that she wants to send over there. And our contact, who was at the base in Constancia, is no longer there. And the people who are there don't trust her because they don't have a connection to her. And so I have literally been praying to figure out how to get a hold of someone at that base to be able to be like, hey, we're going to be shipping in. Because I use a different shipping company to get there. I never use the militaries.
The kids don't trust an adult woman to give them presents? Again, that flag is very odd. Children not trusting a woman, so much so that they don't want to accept gifts from her. Nope. Been around, have 4 kids, have a lot of toddlers around. It's not right. I've heard of shy kids that need to warm up to strangers, right? But what Erica is describing there is a woman that has been involved with the organization for over a decade. She's been involved with this orphanage for over a decade. That signals to me that the kids know something about her. There's a reason they don't trust her, even when she is holding gifts. That was my gut instinct. So I went to investigate who that woman was and was gratefully sent an article by Romanians. Thank you guys so much for the work that you've done here. This article was published in 2017. And I'll show you first and foremost that Erica discusses her partnership. The woman's name is Renee Crossman. Okay, she thanks her in this article. The quote reads, "We have formed a partnership with the Antonio Placement Center in Constanta, and as we promised, we are doing everything possible to take this friendship further for the benefit of Romanian children. We fell in love with these children and with the idea of repeated help over time, so we included this action in our list of international initiatives. I am happy to collaborate with United Hands Romania Association and Renee Crossman, the president of this organization, but also with the representatives of the Antonio Placement Center." Okay. She says, "Truly thank you to the many Romanians who sent," sorry, that's me. So like I said, you guys, thank you very much for sending me all of those articles. And that allowed me to look further into this Renee Crossman and what her background is, and a clue as to why maybe the children don't trust her. Vulnerable children don't trust Renee. It might be because Renee is a member of a cult. You may have heard of this cult. It used to be known as Children of God. Yeah, there are documentaries which are dedicated to discussing the Children of God cult. And I'm going to tell you about Children of God. Actually, I'm going to read you verbatim words written by a Romanian investigative team. This is going to sound familiar to you. This investigative team in Romania began looking into United Hands, began looking into Renee Crossman and the religious sect that she came from, the Children of God, which is now referred to as the family. It was founded by evangelist David Berg, born in California in 1919. The article tells us Berg had a very turbulent life, one that included incestuous sexual relations with a cousin, and even one of his daughters, Faithy, whom he made into a sexual partner when she reached the age of 12. Around 1970, Berg began aggressive proselytizing, especially among young hippies whom he convinced to leave their jobs, give up education, family, and all material possessions in order to join the Children of God. In the United States and Canada, as well as in London and other major cities of Europe, Australia, Latin America, Berg was in the habit of finding justifications for sins through prophetic words, arrogantly proclaiming himself to be
Yatsaya F says, "Need a door. Leave on porch, please. Don't need pen."
Taking verses and examples from scripture and out of context in an attempt to validate his new doctrines. Berg instructed the Children of God to spread throughout the world, first in Europe in 1971 and later to reach every continent by the mid-1970s. The Children of God began calling themselves the family of love. Sexual excesses inevitably led to child sex. Faithful to his personal history, Berg claimed that incest and sex involving minors were permitted. And thus soon, a series of cases appeared of mothers and fathers becoming sexually intimate with their sons and daughters, and even of young children committing sexual acts with other children or with adult members. Mixing his sexual immorality with occultism, Berg claimed that he maintained relationships with the entire pantheon of pagan goddesses, including Aphrodite, Diana, the goddesses of Atlantis, Macumba, which is in fact the name of the Afro-Brazilian cult, which is similar to voodoo, and many others, while continuing to proclaim salvation through faith in Jesus Christ, end quote. Okay, talking about occultism, weird sex happening, saying that you're doing things in the name of Christ, access to children. Yeah, you know what? Back in 2018, actually, Megyn Kelly did an interview, a profile piece, and an interview with a woman who left the cult and wanted to share her story. Her name is Christina Babin, and listen to what Christina told Megyn Kelly about her upbringing. Take a listen.
In 1976, David Berg introduced flirty fishing, which encouraged female members to show God's love through sexual relationships with potential converts. As for young girls like Christina, she says they were encouraged to engage in what Berg called sexual sharing.
Father David had sent out a letter to everybody and said that children should be shown how to have sex. And an adult couple came and got me in the night and showed me how to have sex. And I knew by that time, I already knew that women were supposed to be prostitutes and we weren't supposed to say no to sex and that sex was part of our life. So I knew mentally what was expected of me and what I was supposed to feel. But when it happened, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel good. And I thought there was something wrong with me.
To be clear, Renee Crossman, Erica's partner on Romanian Angels, who the children, according to Erica, do not trust, is a self-admitted member of this cult. She has not been accused of any wrongdoing. No, the U.S. Marines that she partnered with were going to be accused of wrongdoing. They're going to be accused of prostituting children. But Renee Crossman herself has not been accused of anything. And she says she defends the cult, which was subsequently instructed to disperse and hide themselves in the world of nonprofit, according to the investigative piece. Are we to believe the U.S. Marines didn't catch that in a background check on Renee Crossman? She's an American. I'd imagine there was a background check involved in that. Like I said, everything and everyone around Erica, just not Erica. Why is that everything about Turning Point right now reminds me of a religious cult, right? The way Erica speaks, her mannerisms, her inflection, her saying Turning Point is her family. That's what they call themselves, a family. This is my family. What? Are you a CEO or are you not a CEO? Her choosing to have Stacy, the chief fundraiser over there at her side, rather than her biological family members after her husband was assassinated, that's proof that she does believe it is her family. Nothing was weird to her. This is my family. Her defense of sexual deviant Tyler Boyer. How do these people know each other? The way in which they are trying to seed the public and
Hello?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just chilling. Just doing content things. The weather kind of messed me up today, you know. It did switch on us, but at least it's warming back up tomorrow, so we're good.
Yeah.
But I'm good, man. I'm just doing some content stuff, and I'm kind of at a good spot. You know, I didn't even check. I wonder if my book come in today. What's today? Thursday? Yeah, it could be here. I need to go check outside while I'm talking to you. I don't think it is. I went outside earlier, didn't see it. But yeah. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get one that has the index in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The index is, if you just knew how easy it is just to flip an index and you go right to it. Illuminati started, page this, this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just go through everything. But yeah, things are good, brother. Oh, Christy's doing great. She feels back, like redeemed, back close to me. I think she felt some type of way because she was thinking that you know, that she took my glasses for the third time. But like I told her, I can't prove it.
Well, I can
But
tell you this.
God knows.
When she was in my car, she asked if she'd get in my car, and I said, yeah, and I'd seen her looking around for stuff.
He's tripping.
Yeah, I saw her looking. She's like, what can I steal? Well, he's looking.
Yeah, do you see the eyes?
Uh-huh.
You see it? Yeah. I'm the same way. I just don't have nothing she can steal no more. There's nothing in my car to steal.
Wild.
And there's no package out here. No package, no. I don't have a delivery thing on my email. They normally send you something on your email. So we're good. Yeah, so by Saturday I'm supposed to have my new book, so I'll let you use the old one until a couple of days. We're going to see. If I send it back, which will probably, if they'll give me a deal on it, sometimes if it's got something mess with it, like pages missing, they might drop it to like $20, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll do that, but they might. Because who's going to buy a book that has missing pages, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's only the index. They did it so craftily that it's the very end of the last chapter. So the whole book's there. It's just the index.
Right.
But I like the index, so I'm willing to finagle with them until I get it corrected. But yeah, Christy, so you noticed that's funny. Because she asked me 3 times to go see her car. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, and then she seemed very desperate today. Very desperate today to work. I'm like, I ain't working today. I'm doing callbacks from the church, but I'm calling people today because it's cold and the weather, we can't even do nothing until 2 or 3, so by the time that all dries out, I said, we'll just work tomorrow. It's too cold. I said, I'll just work tomorrow. And she's like, well, I got to work another job. I said, well, I'll be working at Emerson tomorrow if you want to work. It's Saturday. She's like, very frustrated. I mean, her mother was actually arguing in the background about her working with me. I'm like, y'all understand it's my job. You don't officially work here, and that when I know I'm not going to work for you and not get any leads, then how can I pay for you to work for me? I have to work on a day I know that you can get leads. You don't understand. This ain't about a money grab. This is, I need somebody efficient to work for me on the days I can write leads. And so, hopefully that settled that. But yeah, she was trying to get her mom involved because she didn't know what to say. Because they probably need money, they always do. That's all, I mean, they are constantly got a demon in them about money. That's where Jerry, I think, prayed and got that out of her, you know what I mean? So he called me today, and it's probably come back a little bit. But let me tell you, she called me about Elijah too, and I prayed for her with Elijah. So she's trying to tie me into Elijah, and everything is good now. She's my best friend. So she needs money, Jim. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, she wouldn't be calling me. She wouldn't care. She wouldn't be calling at all. Because it's all about the money.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah, I mean, why would she just all of a sudden call me, I want to work, I'm so sorry, and all that stupid stuff. That it's been weeks that she's not even called me, more or less, about work. Not even been my friend. So I know the deception stuff. You know what I mean? I know what's going on. And then she goes to church, and for the 100th time, she falls asleep. And so I talked to Don. Don was so. He said, "Oh, she's probably vaping." No, she's been vaping for 20 years. I've seen her suck in the whole thing, and it didn't even do anything to her. Whatever she's doing in that bathroom is making her fall asleep. That opinion don't matter to me because the Lord told me that's not it. So, whatever she's doing in that bathroom, whatever drug, I'm tired of it, to be honest with you, because she did it here. Right? Whatever drug she did it here at the church. She did it at Grant's church.
Yeah.
And so, if she has this thing about her, about sympathy that's really strong. I mean, she's like, well, she cries. She can cry on cue, brother. It takes her about 4 seconds to cry. I mean, cry.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy that she can do that. So I got to be very careful. So then Ramona calls me and says, hey, I ain't going to work today because this weather's so weird. The wind was blowing. I don't know, did you?
Huh? I was asleep. Crazy. Stop right. Oh.
to sleep with them, sure. Probably for down to $50, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think she would, but that $50 would go to a dinner. Definitely wouldn't go in her hand. But I wouldn't sleep with her anyway, but I would still buy her dinner. I do like her company. I don't like her morals. And so she's pretty classy.
Yeah. Who says that?
So,
Who says that?
14. Tony's oldest boy that he's raising, Layden, the guy with the kid, Layden. And so Heather walks up to him in front of the grandma and slaps him.
Slaps him?
Slaps him. Now, the grandma's 80, and she doesn't like no abuse or anything.